Good morning, year 8. Okay, today we're going to be talking about what is erosion and how can it help shape the land. First off, let's start by playing a little vocabulary game. So you click the link, pause my video, and play the game. When you finish the game, start the video again. Okay, erosion. Weathering and erosion work together. Weathering breaks up and weakens the surface of rocks while erosion wears away and removes the loose material. The actions of rivers, the sea, ice, and wind are the chief agents of erosion. That means these are the main factors that comes into play when we're talking about erosion. Rivers, how do they affect erosion? Everyday rivers wear away tiny bits of rock from their bed and eat into the banks on the side of the channel. This material is carried downstream and deposited when the water slows down. In times of flood, large boulders may be loosened and rolled down the riverbed. Okay, that means this river will tear away a lot of the material from the riverbank. Okay, that is the area just down towards the river. Okay, ice. A glacier is a tongue of ice moving down in valleys. Stones and boulders that fall into freeze, into the river, into the ice, act like sandpaper on the rocks beneath. As the glacier moves, it carries the material downwards and at the same time wears away the valley bottom on the sides, just like the river, okay? The sea. Coastlines are under constant attack by waves. During storm, each wave hits the rock with a weight of several tons. When it is repeated many times, the rock is weakened and pieces break off. Currents carry loose material away and deposit it elsewhere. This is what we see in these different pictures, right? We can easily see it in these small videos. A wind. Explorers who cross deserts in cars often find their paintwork worn away and their windscreen scratched. This is because the wind picks up tiny particles of sand and blasts them against anything that is in its way. Rocks in the desert areas are often eroded into strange shapes by sandblasting effect, okay? So the sandblasting effect is when the wind picks up the small particles of the sand and starts to erode away of the stones. Okay, the process. Erosion wears away the land. Transportation moves material from one place to another. Deposition builds up new landforms. Okay, we see it in this little quick thingy cartoon drawing. The more energy that the river, the sea, the wind or ice has, the quicker the land will erode. Okay, play this quick sorting match activity to make sure you understand each stage of the process. You'll do the end of lesson assessment on your Caboodle, so make sure you remember your login. This will be assigned to you on Caboodle during the day. Okay, how do humans add to erosion of the land? We're cutting down trees to clear land for agriculture or farming as well, right? The roots of trees hold the soil in place. When the trees are cut down, the soil can be eroded by wind and water. Digging mines and quarries. Digging mines and quarries breaks up a rock, changing the shape of the landscape. We can see all the different things happening here, right? Make sure you watch this carefully. Growing crops every year so the land doesn't recover. Fencing off land and allowing the soil to become refreshed means that the plants will grow again. The roots of the plants can stop the soil from being blown away by the wind. In the same way, if cattle, sheep, or goats are allowed to graze, they'll eat all the vegetation, which means that soil can be blown away by wind or washed away by rain. Okay, so overgrazing is not a good thing. Are all rocks the same? Softer rocks are called sedimentary. They are made from the skeletons of ancient creatures and pieces of other rocks. Okay, hard rocks like granite and basalt are made of minerals and quartz. Coves and beaches form over here. We can see hard rocks erode more slowly than soft rocks. Okay, I think that's rather self-explanatory. This can help explain some landscape features like coves and headlands. Okay, when the harder rocks, we get the headlands, and the softer rocks, we get coves and beaches. Okay, now complete this, the missing words to summarize what you've learned today, and do the end of lesson 4 assessment. This has also been assigned to you on Caboodle. That is all that you're expected to do today, so thank you very much, and have a great day.